Eye tattooing, a scary trend that can lead to loss of vision. We have long been accustomed to the fact that tattoos are a way to express our individuality, to make a romantic, memorable gesture, or even a reflection of a lifestyle. For a long time, no one has been surprised by drawings on the body. But the restless originals go further. More and more people began to tattoo their faces, and we are not talking about permanent makeup, and even eye sclera. The introduction of pigment under the conjunctiva, or the upper shell of the eyeball, is a delicate and dangerous process. One wrong move and the consequences can be irreversible. Some decide to do this, trying to stand out from the crowd. The latter, probably, do not perceive themselves in their bodies and try to improve them. Still others need drastic changes. But do they really have to be associated with risks? In 2017, many media outlets covered the story of a young model who decided on a similar tattoo. Kat Gollinger quickly realized that something was wrong. Her tears were a purple hue, and her vision was at risk. This was probably the result of a combination of several factors: a too thin conjunctiva, the shell covering the outer surface of the sclera and inner eyelid, which could burst at any time, the master's negligence, and poor ink quality. But the fact remained: to preserve her vision, the girl needed an operation and long-term treatment. It is worth noting that something like this does not happen to everyone. A popular blogger shared his feelings about a year after he made a sclera tattoo. Fortunately, he felt good, the pigment was still the same bright, no vision problems were observed. For a start, it is worth noting that not every master can carry out tattooing of the sclera. There are only a few good specialists all over the world. In addition, the staining effect is permanent, that is, it is not possible to screw the original look into the eye. The pigment is injected in a tiny amount in 3 or 4 places, after which it evenly spreads independently. The most serious consequences of the procedure are those that can lead to blindness, perforation of the eye, damage to the retina, endophthalmitis, infectious disease, autoimmune reaction. In addition, it can complicate future diagnosis in the case of diseases in which discoloration of the protein is a symptom. We should also not forget about the likelihood of transmission of HIV, hepatitis B and C, the likelihood of increased photosensitivity, allergies to ink, staining of adjacent areas due to pigment migration and persistent inflammation. And these are only short-term consequences. Since the procedure is still relatively new, there are no predictions about what to expect in 10 to 20 years. There have already been cases when, after a tattoo, people lost their sight, temporarily or permanently, and even lost their eyes. Beauty is a changeable concept, just like fashion for it. Today, such tattoos may be at the peak of popularity, and tomorrow they will cease to be. Each person creates his own appearance and decides what to do with his body. But we urge you to be especially careful about anything that can cause significant damage to health. This video is for informational purposes only. Do not self-medicate, and in any case consult a qualified medical professional before putting into practice any information presented in the video, and this does not guarantee any results and does not bear any responsibility for harm that may be caused as a result of using the information presented in the video. Thank you for watching. We advise you to watch our other interesting videos. See you soon.